Then, Adam, it truly is the best night's sleep you'll ever have.
I'm not kidding, Joe. I use it. My wife, Chelsea, loves it. The kids now want one in their
They're fantastic, yeah. We travel with ours.
If you've ever heard of these white noise machines, you've got to buy that. It's the best thing ever. Joe, thank you, my friend.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. On the way right now, the most powerful ever from Sun Joe. It's our biggest buy, today's special. This is what happens when you've got 2200 PSI. It blasts away the slime, the grime, the dirt from the furniture, the patios, the pavers, the fences, the windows, the screens, the rugs. That's the difference between a powerful pressure washer and a regular pressure washer. This is Sun Joe with their 4-year warranty, our most powerful pressure washer ever. I'm going to head outside here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Mr. Bobby Milliken is standing by. Bobby, our biggest offer ever. Bobby, we are half off, and it's our final chance of the day.
This is it, Adam. This is our final presentation, our final airing of this wonderfully successful TS, and it all comes down to this, our last presentation on our Sun Joe 2200 PSI pressure washer. The first thing I'm gonna show you is how lightweight this is. I can lift it with just one finger because we're talking lightweight at 23 pounds, but we're talking powerful. Not 1800, not 1900, we're going over the 2000s this year because why? We've made it even greater than not last year, but 2 years ago. You've been waiting for it, and here it is. 2 years ago was our last pressure washer TS. We sold out. We're en route to do that same thing tonight. Let me show you it in action. Follow me down here, and all you gotta do is pull the trigger, and you're gonna see instant results. And Adam, I don't know about you, I love seeing instant results. We all like that instant gratification. It reminds me of the blower, you blow stuff away. This is a similar concept, but instead of using air, we are using nothing but pressurized water. Look at how dirty it was. Look how clean I got it. Stay with me over here. I'm gonna go right down the line. Now we're gonna go to the stones. Maybe you have brick pavers. Maybe you have, you know, some composite decking. Maybe you have this leading up to your front entrance or in your back patio. But look at the difference. This is all the dirt on it. This is what happens when I use what? Nothing but the pressure from my Sun Joe pressure washer. This is it, Adam. And the reason I'm so excited about it is because what we've done is we've improved upon 2 years ago, right? We've got a better price. We've got a smaller unit in a more compact size, but we packed the power in there. 2200 PSI.
You just don't get this at this price regularly. So I'm really thrilled we have one more chance at this.
This is it.
We're nearly 6,000 sold. Wow. We are taking final orders. Let's just start from the beginning. Again, this is a much faster presentation, so we'll get through as much as we can. We're just so short on supply now. Sun Joe have recreated their best-selling pressure washer from the ground up. They've put it on smooth gliding, heavy-duty wheels, but notice how the wheels are kind of spread outwards. Whether you're going from the decking onto the grass on the pavers, this is going to follow you around. You don't need to carry it and lug it about. It will smoothly glide with you. This works with you, not against you. By the way, there's a helper handle right here. This is a handle that's going to help you if you need to move it from one place to another. It's a lightweight pressure washer, the lightest weight we've ever had in its class. Every tool, and we're going to send you all the tools that you see Bobby using, they're all on board. You don't need to put them somewhere, then forget where they are and I lost it. It's brilliantly done. The key behind every demonstration is the fact that this is a 14.9 amp motor and it's 2200 PSI going up to a maximum of 2800. That is not normal. That is that high power, high performance you would typically perhaps expect from a more commercial grade pressure washer or one that you would rent from the store. We've had pressure washers all day long that are 1400 PSI, 15, 1600 PSI. Bobby, this is in a different league to those.
This is in a totally different league, and I'll talk about it as I show you this carpet. It looks like, you know, this is a brown carpet, right? But I'm just gonna slowly start to show you and slowly start to reveal what is actually the true color behind this, because what I'm doing is I'm blasting away weeks and weeks, maybe months and months, could be maybe years and years of dirt, debris, mold, mildew, and look at that, Adam, just that quick, you can see what I was able to blast away. This is what it looked like before I touched it. this is what it's looking like after the true colors coming through, that slate gray and that bright white. This is why I get so excited about it and passionate, because what we're doing is we're saying, hey, you don't have to go out and buy something new.
Right.
You're gonna clean it with your Sunjo pressure washer. Instead of buying new, renew. That's what I'm saying. Follow me back here. I'm gonna take care of this. I've got some siding over here. Maybe you've got some siding at your house too. Maybe you've got the shingles. Maybe you're roofing under the area. Maybe it's just your garage. Maybe it's your stucco. Whatever it is, you're going to be able to aim, pull the trigger, and instantly see results, because that dirt, Adam, is just literally falling down. It's just literally draining down to the ground. Everything that started up must come down. You hit it with the water, and it's easy breezy, mac and cheesy, as my son likes to say. Lastly, before I throw it back, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's tackle the toughest one that we have. Yeah. This is not something that I had Nico get dirty for me. Right. This is a real fence with real wear and tear. I had the boys go out and find me something real. I want a real tough demo. And look at this. I can just go up and down, take my time, and what you're witnessing in real time, I'm taking you back in time. I'm taking you back maybe 5 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, because this is what you're looking at and staring at every day. Maybe it's your side yard, maybe it's your backyard, and this is what you could be staring at every day. All you got to do to get from A to B is get the pressure washer. This is going to do it for you.
Years and years of build-up that you're able to blast away in seconds, in moments. Look, it's the unofficial start of summer. We need to get things ready. We need to get the outdoor furniture prepped and primed, blast away the signs of the winter blues, right? The outdoor rug, we know we need to get that all cleaned up, maybe the outdoor grill. We've got a lot of things to do to spruce up maybe the outside of our homes. Maybe you're trying to sell your home. Maybe it's the decking or the patio or the pavers or the welcome mat. You know, the outdoor cushions. You know, you'll notice that Bobby did that without using any of those chemical cleaners. You're able to just blast it because it's got the power. And if there's one thing to take away from this presentation, it really is that. The power makes all the difference. This is a $300 system that we're offering at $149.99. Look, nobody's saying you can't find a pressure washer for $149.99. They're everywhere. We think this is the best deal in America because this is a 2,200 PSI pressure washer for the same price that you'd be spending maybe on a 1,400 PSI pressure washer. Maybe you had a pressure washer in the past and you went to use it and you pulled the trigger and you're like, geez Louise, that's not as easy as it looked, because it didn't have the performance to blast through years and years of buildup. That's why you have to call in the professionals, you rent a unit. This gives you that professional quality. Even if you don't buy this tonight, always remember, look for the bigger the number, the better it is. Now, we're doing things that might be seasonal, but you'll also use this perhaps weekly to detail and wash your car. You could save a fortune with this, right, Bobby?
Watch me do these demonstrations throughout our presentation. I want you to know about the brand because it's important, where you buy from, what the brand name is behind it. This is from Sunjo. We've been in business over 15 years, celebrating with you a 5-year anniversary here with you at HSN. So what you are getting tonight is the market leader when it comes to pressure washers in the United States. Make no buts about it. This is the #1 brand. Okay, we're giving you the highest PSI that we've ever offered you in a Today Special with this brand. We're giving you more power, more PSI. We've lowered down the weight and the compactness and the size, and we've given you the wheels. So we've checked off all the boxes to make sure we're giving you the best thing. Take a look at this as I wash the car. Notice, again, Adam, you said it, I'm not using even any soap, any harsh chemicals. I'm not gonna ruin the paint. I'm just using the power of water. And this is what happens when you lend Adam Freeman your car. You don't know where he's going.
Sorry, Bobby.
He's gonna go off-roading and make it a mess. But I'm not mad at you. Why? Well, because I got the right tool for the job. Take a look down here. This is where all that dirt really builds up. The brake dust gets in there, the mud. If you're up north, maybe that salt. I mean, how else would you get up in here above that wheel well and the rim? You can't. The best way to do it is just grab your pressure washer. Did I talk about the tips yet? I don't think I've shown the tips.
Let's do the tips.
Let's talk about them, because what I love about this is they are included, okay? So you don't have to go shop around and figure out, do those match, do those fit? No, we give you the 3 of the top most used, and I'll put them in order right here. from the strongest to the widest fan. So the yellow one's our strongest one. So if you've got that deep down dirt, you're gonna want the yellow, which is the 15. Then your green is for your medium jobs, that's a 25. And when I say the number, I'm talking about the fan, the degree of the fan. The higher the number, the wider the fan. So that's why when I use the car, I'm using the gray because I don't want to damage the paint. Does that make sense? All right, now I showed you that. Let's talk about the wheels. I'm going to ask you to follow me down here. Adam, see how I'm just grabbing the high pressure hose and I'm wheeling it towards me? All right, we're up there on the pavement. I'm gonna come down over the turf, over the grassy knoll, pull it towards me, and look at this. Look at this, Adam. You ready for it? Boom, boom, boom. Come
Incredible.
on down, come on
so
down.
easy.
There we go. And the reason I was able to go off-roading is because of this. It's got these 4 wheels. So you're probably wondering, all right, well, it looks easy to use. How easy is it to assemble? Super easy. Pop the handle on, put the wheels on, attach the onboard, and put the wand on, and you are ready to go. How easy is it to use? You pull the trigger, instantly goes on, instantly goes off. And while I'm down here, let's talk about why do I get excited that it turns off when you let go of the trigger? Well, I know you're a smart shopper, so I'm gonna teach you something. This is how you tell if it is a high quality pressure washer. As soon as you pull the trigger, it should turn on, and as soon as you let go, it should stop. That's total stop system. What that means for you is you're going to get much more life out of this unit because it's going to save you the wear and the tear. And I am gonna say this on national television. Adam's looking nervous. We wanna tell you about the F word. Free shipping, 4-year warranty. I said it here.
You
Adam was so sweating over there.
right out of Bobby's mouth. You heard it here first. Guys, there's so much to be excited about, and obviously it's a real rarity that we have pressure washers as a today's special. It's the only one of the year. So if you were going to buy a pressure washer in the next 12 months, you would buy this one tonight. Producer Sam, could you just remind me, are we at 6,200 now sold? Okay, we're about to hit 6,200. We are taking our final orders and final quantity in the last presentation. So the race really is on. It's been a really popular item today. I think because the value is through the roof. Nobody's ever seen anything like this, not at this type of power and performance. I mean, over the years, and we've done pressure washers most years, at least once a year, 14 to 1,600 PSI. We're blowing them all out of the water. We're 2,200 PSI, up to a peak performance of 2,800 PSI. Once you buy a pressure washer of this caliber, you'll never buy another one. You'll never need another one. You'll never want for another one. When you saw Bobby just now pull it down, the reason it didn't topple, the reason it didn't tip is because these wheels are widespread. Other pressure washers that have wheels, they're compact and they're in and they fall over, they topple over. Thoughtfully designed by the folks at Sunjo, so this now has that stability, that wider base. Remember, on top of that, it's lighter weight. All the tools are on board. You're never gonna lose anything. Everything wraps together. Everything is right there where you need it. And of course, it's small. You know, normally for a 2,200 PSI pressure washer, you think of something that was massive. Right. There's a hold. That's just because it's last chance and there's a lot of folks trying to grab it now before it goes. hsn.com, always. The mobile app, easy. Scan the QR code for sure. But listen, if it's easiest to just to call us, call us. Our incredible team is standing by to take your order. We are proud to send this to you. We have never had this power before. We've never had a pressure washer as user-friendly as this. And let's be honest, Bobby, it does so much.
Yeah.
It breathes new life into our home.
I mean, the uses are limitless, and that's what I want you to focus on as you're enjoying our presentation tonight is think to yourself, where are all the different areas that I'm actually gonna be able to use this? Because the front yard, the backyard, the house, the driveway, the walkway, I mean, the uses are limitless. What I'm gonna show you now is how to change the tips, okay? It's really easy, it's a quick connect. So you pull that back and then that tip comes off, you pull it back again and snap the tip off. So I went from the gray to the yellow, and now let's go do some cleanup over here. I'm gonna start way over here, and I'm gonna be 5 feet away, and I'm still going to be able to clean my bike. I don't know if you can get a shot of this, but I was telling you earlier, Adam, I used to BMX race. My father, poor guy, used to hand clean all my bikes. If he would have had this pressure washer, and he would have been able to do all 3 of my BMX bikes, no problem. If you've got kiddos, if you've got grandkids, you are probably well versed in the art of trying to clean up the outdoor toys that they have. Maybe you have swings, maybe you have a slide, maybe it's some type of bounce house, whatever are the toys. You know a couple of things. They're big, so they have to stay outside. So how would you clean them? The best, most obvious answer is to use your pressure washer. Adam, this chair, let's talk about the cost of patio furniture. This is a nice Adirondack chair. It was covered in brown muck and mud, and you can see with a couple swipes up and down, I literally am showing you the difference between that, how dirty, and you can't even tell it's white, to the bright white shining gleaming coming through. That's all from this pressure washer. And again, I love to feel like the superstar out here, because look at me, I'm making this, I'm not doing anything magical. This is nothing that you can't do. This is not intimidating. Here's the thing, here's the story. I want to empower you. Listen, there's no reason you have to wait for the neighbor to come help you, call the neighbor's kids over, call a professional, because honestly, Adam, when you go with Joe, now you become the professional because you've got more than enough power that you need. You don't have to run to the big box store, wait in line and overpay. We've got the best deal of the year. I know you've been patient, you've been waiting 2 years for it, and now we finally have it for you, and we're ready.
We got to end it, everybody. The team are telling me 15 minutes left. Final presentation ends in 15 minutes. We've got to move on. Obviously, we're at 6,200 now spoken for. Last Chance Saloon. It's a $300 system. It's not an average pressure washer. It's a best in class that we've ever done. And again, that 2,200 PSI is really paramount of importance, because that power that's being delivered, that pressure that's being delivered, is what's really making it so easy. And when you start to see those results, it's addicting, right? Because, oh, I got those pavers all shiny and new. Let's go do the back of the house. Let's do the decking. Let's clean the windows upstairs and down, because it gets all the way up with the power and performance. We'll do the siding, we'll do the screen, we'll do the chair, we'll do the grill, we'll do the trash can, we'll do the kids' slide, we'll do the fence, we'll do all of it, and we'll do it with no help, because with this, it's the most user-friendly of them all. I say this because I like doing pressure washers. I've tried pressure washers that are no good, and I've tried pressure washers that are very good, and the difference between the two is massive. But to you and me, somebody says, oh, I've got a pressure washer, you kind of think they're all the same, and they're not. So even if you don't get this from me tonight, please remember, look for a big number. Ideally, a big number on the PSI and a small number on the price. That's what I can offer for you tonight.
That's good, Adam.
That's
yeah.
a half off of $149.99. Bobby, it's fun though, right?
Yeah, I know you were making some great points. I was lost in La La Land, just enjoying the instant gratification of seeing how dirty something is and how quickly you can clean it. Now, you can do tough stains like that doorway. You can even do something light like the screen. Now, I'm going to back away from it. Normally, what you'd want to do is change the nozzle, but I'm far enough away where I can still clean the side. But you see that white side, how instantly I was just able to get all, this is the before, all the dirt. I just did that one quick area to show you. You can still do something delicate.
Yes.
It's how far you hold it. It's which tip. Normally, I do the gray tip with that, but I want to keep this yellow tip on because it's my favorite. I'm going to go to the chair. I said early in the previous presentation, if my wife saw this and I did this to this cushion, she'd have my head. Why? Because these are so expensive. I didn't even know how expensive this stuff was till I bought one just for this prop, and I was like, oh my gosh.
The pricing.
So you can't really have a different way to clean it, meaning there's no real other ideal way, because how would you clean this?
Well, how would you clean it?
Yeah, it's an unsolved mystery.
Right, exactly. Let me know when you find out.
Yeah, so this is what it was. This is what it can be. Again, maybe it's your Adirondack, maybe it's your lounging chair, maybe it's just any of these items that you are going to enjoy when you're outdoors, because you know what it is, Adam? It's all about curb appeal, right? You want to make the front of your house inviting. You want to make it look good. And if you live in a situation like I do, I'm in an HOA, okay? So we have rules, and I have to play by them, and I have to keep everything kind of like really, really clean. Otherwise, I get a nasty little, I call it a love note.
Sure.
You know, Mr. Milligan, please clean it. So I have my pressure washer, so it's no problem. Guess what the #1 tool in my garage? You know, I have probably 80 different tools in my garage.
I can imagine.
The neighbors asked to borrow. What
Pressure
do you think?
washer every time.
I set you up for an easy one. It's the pressure washer. Why? Because everybody needs a pressure washer. So if you don't have one, I want to invite you to get your first one right here with us now. If you already have one, I want you to ask yourself, is it the best brand? Is it from Sunjoe? Is it over 2,000 PSI rated?
Yeah.
And does it have the ability to follow me all four corners of the driveway? And does it have all the nozzles included? If the answer to any of those four was a no, you are prime time ready for our Sunjoe pressure washer.
So we're going to send it to you with free shipping. That's great. Again, 50% off the price. It's a $300 system. We're doing it at $149.99. Flex pay is $50, and again, we'll ship it out to you right now. 14.9 amp motor, 2,200 PSI, peaking at 2,800 PSI. I mean, these numbers are mind-boggling. Honestly, for numbers like that, to get this under 150 is crazy. Like if you and I go online, you can find a million pressure washers that are $150, but they are like 1,600 PSI, maybe 1,800 PSI. This is in a different league. 9 minutes and 40 seconds. 9 minutes, 40 seconds, we're moving along. Last chance saloon, last call, final presentation. It's been 2 years since we had a pressure washer today special. It's the biggest pressure washer today special ever. And obviously, just as a little side note, folks, this is also a record-breaking pressure washer. We have sold more of these than any other in recent history, and the reason is you can see what we can see. This is a giveaway for a truly professional grade, in my opinion, pressure washing experience. So with that it being said, last chance saloon. We'll go back to Bobby, but if you're wanting to place your order, I would do it in the next 5 or 6 minutes to guarantee your place, because once they're gone, there's no advanced order or extended delivery on these. We have other pressure washers, Bobby, but nothing that compares to this.
Nothing like this. Again, we've been waiting for it for 2 years. And as you watch me get the car clean, I want you to think to yourself, how much money would you save if you only use this to clean your cars? Most of us have more than one car. We've got 2 cars at least in the driveway. If you were to pay a monthly membership for the car wash, those are like $40, $45, maybe $50. How much would you save if you didn't have to pay that times 2 a month because you and your partner, you and your significant other decided we're gonna go with Joe and do it ourselves? And I can't stress enough, that's what we're best for. We're best known for, is giving you the right tool for the job, empowering you so you don't have to wait on he or she to come over to your house and do it. You don't have to borrow, none of that stuff. Adam, last time I got a quote for pressure washer, they wanted $700 to do my back patio. That's not even my driveway.
Sure.
It's ridiculous. By the way, I don't want to forget the mats. You got mats, you went to the beach, you got sand. Look at this, you're just gonna blow the sand right off. Look how powerful. I'm making that mat dance, do you see it? All right, now I'm gonna talk about the hose. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna have this, come on, follow me down here, right? We're gonna go down the grassy knoll. This is a really cool demo because basically I'm showing you how easy it is to have it drag behind you. It's going to follow you because we've done that on purpose. We've made it a follow me design with all 4 wheels of the canister. So again, how easy is it to use? You just pull the trigger. It's not intimidating, it's not hard, and it's lightweight. I love that we're doing free shipping. You imagine free shipping on something that's 23 pounds, but still light enough to lift with my pinky. Let me direct your attention high up over here because we've talked about kind of eye level. We've talked about kind of the stains and the oil stuff down low. Let's go up high and let's blast the pest nest. Maybe you've got cobwebs, maybe it's under your gutters, maybe it's the soffits. Adam, I'm not on a ladder. I'm 2 feet on the ground, safe and sound, still able to blast away all that stuff. And if you missed it earlier in our presentation, I'll quickly do it again for you because I know we're in our final 5, 6, 7 minutes. To switch the tips out, it's super simple because it's a quick connect. So you pull back and then you pop that off. So there's the one I popped off. Okay, put that in my pocket, and then I'm gonna use the yellow and pop this one on just like that. It's super simple, that quick and easy. Let's go to the grill, because Adam is not gonna come over and have hot dogs and hamburgers if my grill looks like this, right? So let's fix that real quick. Let's do the front. I'm gonna start moving fast, because I'm just gonna blast through that. Boom, the grill's clean on the outside. Look at it on the inside, holy smokes.
Oh my gosh.
Adam, what is going on? Do the grates, boom, clean. Keeping it moving to the chair. A white Adirondack chair was a hot mess. Now it's cool and clean. Look at the difference before, look at the after. I talk about the kids. Adam, you got kids, I got kids, we all got kids, and all kids have the toys and the stuff in the backyard, the swing sets, the bounce houses, the slides. So again, you're not gonna wanna go out there after each use and scrub that thing down. You grab your pressure washer, all you do is plug the hose in. Once the hose is in, you plug the high pressure hose, connect the wand, select your tip, and you are good to go. And go crazy, because trust me, when you clean one thing, you're like, all right. You start to feel proud. You're like, that was easy. That was quick. You go to the next thing, you're like, oh, okay, I can do that. And you go to the next, and before you know it, your entire front of the house is sparkling clean.
Well, it's that home maintenance that's always there that you've got to keep up with, right? The pavers get dirty, the siding gets filthy. There's always mess, right? There's always stuff to blast away. We talk about the unofficial start of summer. Let's spruce things up, the outdoor furniture, the outdoor rug. We can do it ourselves when you've got this type of power backing you up. You know, this is a story of two halves. We can talk about the power all night long, but I'm equally obsessed with this idea that they built this better. They designed this so thoughtfully. They created a system that does what Bobby said, it moves with you, with these widespread wheels that don't tipple, that don't topple. That's a lighter weight experience. We're rejuvenating and reviving, we're looking after, we're maintaining. We're doing all the things that we need to do, we're refreshing, and we're doing it ourselves quickly and easily. There's not enough time in the hour. I wish we could lock the doors and do this all night because it's fun. You just got the best pressure washer we ever did present. I mean, let's call it as it is. I've never seen better than this. I've never seen a better value than this. I've never seen a lower price than this for this type of power. We have well over 400 orders coming through. We are about to hit 6,500. Folks, we are 85% sold out. 85% sold out. So if you are on the fence about doing it, this is a real urgent call to action to dive on in. You won't be able to get it again this year at a better value. You certainly won't be able to find a better deal. With the free shipping and handling, 50% off. And Bobby,
wow. Look at
that's impressive.
Well, I love doing that one because it really just shows you, A, how easy it is, B, how quick it is, and C, the results. I mean, we can't fake this. The proof is right here. This is dirty as all get out. This is the natural clean, the color, that slate gray and white of the rug. Maybe you're gonna use this on your patio pavers. You got the red brick, boom. Clean. Maybe you're gonna use this on the backyard. Maybe you got wood porch up there. Boom. You're gonna just do it that clean. Now, if you just want a little bit of power, you can hold it back. The closer that I get down here, you're gonna realize the deeper clean that it's going to get. Does that make sense? And then we're gonna hop over here. If you just wanted to blast the weeds in the middle here, see those couple of little, leaves and roots there? You could just literally blast those out of the way so you don't even have to mess with like weed killer stuff. You just use your pressure washer. I'm not using any harsh soaps. I'm not pre-treating. I'm just spraying away all day. And look at this, it can even move the stone. Did you see that stone moving? It's that powerful. And over here, Adam, you know this is expensive. This is composite decking.
Yes.
If you have this, I appreciate you because you've spent some money to take care of your outdoor surroundings.
Yeah.
And so we want you to be able to keep it clean. How do you do it? The same exact way I've been doing every other demo in this presentation. You just aim, pull the trigger, and let the pressure do the work for you. I talked about the max versus rated. Should I go over that one more time? Because if it's your first time with the pressure wash, you might be under, like, what do those numbers mean? PSI is pounds per square inch. It's a measurement of pressure. So the higher the number, the stronger this is gonna be. So ours is rated. Rated means your consistent power each time you turn it on of 2,200 PSI. But our max, that's it, what it comes out at its initial discharge is 2,800. So when you're comparing, make sure it's apples to apples. Others are gonna tell you their max, well, ours is 2,800. But what you can count on each and every time, Adam, is 2,200 PSI. That's why I believe in it. That's why this is gonna be more than enough power for you if you're a regular homeowner like myself. Maybe even have an apartment or townhome. Of course it's gonna take care of your area.
There's a wild separation and gap between average pressure washers and this type of pressure washer. And the difference is in the results, the difference is in the ease of use. And if you've ever used a pressure washer that was just average, it's hard. It's hard work. It's not as easy as you think it's gonna be. With this, it's easier than you think it's gonna be. So I'm excited for you to try it. Let's blast away the welcome mat.
Yep.
For the final time, we wanna welcome you into our show to get our biggest offer ever. So user-friendly, so easy to use. Let's just refresh and renew and revive for the summer months. All year long, we'll use it to wash our car, wash the wheels. I mean, the thing is, once you've got a pressure washer like this, you'll have it probably forever and a day. By the way, industry-leading 4-year warranty.
Yes.
Bobby, thank you, my friend.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. You're gonna love this. If you're able to get in on this, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and you're gonna just have an absolute blast, pun intended.
And there it is.
There it is. The Milliken method had to finish strong, Adam.
The amazing Bobby Milliken, and we love him. Thank you so much for your orders. Do not hang up. We are counting you in. Stick around. More Friday Night Finds right after this.
In honor of National Military Appreciation Month, HSN is supporting the Foundation for Women Warriors, a nonprofit organization dedicated to honoring and empowering the women veterans community. The foundation works to enhance the personal and economic well-being of veterans by providing financial education, professional development, and mentorship. Join us in support of our women veterans. In May, HSN will match customer donations up to $75,000.
Sun's out, deals are on. It's HSN's Memorial Day sale. Soak up 6 days of epic savings with up to 50% off everything site-wide and on air. Plus, this weekend only, unlock extra special Memorial Day deals you won't want to miss. The countdown to your best summer starts now.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you're bringing in the base.
See what all the plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
This Memorial Day, we're honoring the brave service members who fought for our country.
We pay tribute to their bravery, courage, and sacrifice for freedom.
And the legacy that they have left behind.
This Memorial Day, join us in honoring our heroes and Gold Star families.
If you are just joining us, it's Friday Night Finds here on the world's first shopping channel. This is HSN. In our last hour, oh boy, did you miss a good one. We did a 3-for-1, not one bag, 3 bags of the best-selling scent booster and odor eliminator from, of course, Happy Place, brought to us by Beekman 1802. This is the best way to get rid of odors and also to give your clothing a really nice scent. We have lots of different options available. The reason why we sold so many is because normally you get 1 bag for $39 and change. Today we're doing 2 and then a third, so it's 3 for the price of 1. And get this, each bag has 25% more. So it's really crazy. I know we sold over 1,500 in the last hour alone. Really wonderful solution. Again, odor eliminating and scent boosting to all your laundry. Come on, we need to talk about outlets. It's not the most scintillating subject, but it's an important one. Because you know what the problem is? The outlets, well, they're always inconveniently placed. The outlets on the floor, by the baseboard, behind the nightstand, behind the desk, behind the table, behind the sofa. And when you need to plug something in, well, you've got to get down on your hands and knees. Wait a minute, I'll just plug this in. And now you want to plug yours in? All right, I'll just unplug mine. I'll unplug mine. I'll plug yours in. Enough already. We need a way to bring the outlet to us. And we can do that with a little help from our friends at Tech Impressions. This plugs into the outlet, and then this sits up on the nightstand, on the table, on the desk, on the counter. Now I've got all the outlets where I need them. And when I say all the outlets, I mean all the outlets. 5 AC outlets, 3 USB ports, and even a brand new Type-C port. Plus that 10-foot cord, it is brilliant. Oh, and surge protection to look after your electronics. We are doing an amazing offer, which is a 2-pack. One of them normally costs $40. So one is normally $40. We're doing 2 of them for $44.99, and yep, free shipping and handling if you are ordering it this holiday weekend. We promised you Laurie would return with this amazing item, and Laurie is indeed here. Laurie,
hi. Oh my gosh.
simplest solution.
This is always just a hugely popular product. Did you steal mine?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll take that back. This really is a big solution to a big problem.
Yes.
None of us have enough outlets. They're never in the right place. So this is something that really is beautifully designed, and it makes so much sense. So you're absolutely gonna love this in your home, because this is taking the power from near the baseboards, behind the couch, behind the headboard, wherever your power happens to be right now, and bringing it up to you with this 10-foot cable to exactly where you need it. And here's how sleek and slim it is. I just want to show it to you at the wall, because take a look at this. These are they just hug the wall,
yes,
right? Because they're so tiny, they're so slim. So instead of having something clunky like this that sticks out where you can't even push furniture up against it, you feel like your couch is in the middle of the room because it can't go flat against the wall with something like this. This is going to allow you to push your furniture right up against it. Also, you don't need bricks anymore, because now you can just use your short cables that came with your phone and plug in as you're sitting on the couch, or as you're getting ready in the morning in your bathroom, or as you're using the appliances in your kitchen. Because this, I had to buy all these bricks, right? Because a lot of the manufacturers don't include bricks anymore. I had to buy long cables, because where this plugs in, it's down by the floor, right? And if I want to sit on the couch and use my phone, I need a long cable for it. This little lightning cable, which is shredding, by the way, costs more than one of the cubes costs.
Yes, I believe it.
Right? So that is what you're getting with this cube. And let me show you, I know Adam gave you a brief tour already, but look at this. It is taking that one plug, because you could literally plug in 2 of these, or you can plug in something else, because it doesn't take up the entire outlet. So it takes one plug, and with that 10-foot cable, turns it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3-prong grounded AC outlets, plus 1, 2, 3 rapid charge USB ports, and the very elusive, hard to find and always needed Type-C port. That brand new Type-C is where everything is going. This is the fastest way you're gonna be able to charge your phones, your tablets, any of your devices. So that one plug, not the whole outlet, that one plug can now charge or power 9 different things in your life. And I just wanna take this for a walk, because can I tell you, when I see Adam doing that demo where he's like kind of crawling around on the floor, it sort of breaks my heart a little bit. I don't want you to have to do that. I don't want my mom to have to do that. You know, this is a woman in her 80s. I just don't want that for her. I want to be able to bring up the power to where she needs it. So think about this. You can now take this over to another room, get nice and comfy, plug in. You could be sitting in bed, because now your plug is behind the headboard and you're bringing that power where you need it. And I was joking a moment ago about the cables that come with our devices are getting smaller and smaller. I'm not kidding. This is an actual cable. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I got this out of the package and I went, what in the world is that? And then look at this, Adam, it's C to C. So I didn't even have a brick that I would be able to charge this with. I would have to buy a brick to use this. When you have your Tech Impressions Cube, you plug it right into that C port, you plug your phone right in, and you are good to go. And you could be seated absolutely anywhere you need to be seated, and it's gonna be charging for you.
So let's do some colors, because remember, for the Memorial Holiday Sale, we're doing a 2-pack. So one is normally $40, we're doing 2 for $44.99. So it's almost a buy one, get one. Laurie, let's start with you. Best seller is the black and the white.
Black and white. So these are your classics. I love that they put a white in.
Yes.
So you get a white no matter what. White always sells out first. Black is always second. So this is going to be a very popular 2-pack. And by the way, you mentioned it. You could pay almost this price for one.
Absolutely.
Right? And this is a product, I will tell you, having offered this for quite some time here at HSN from Tech Impressions, it always goes on to be a nearly perfectly rated customer pick. I love love this marble swirl. If they picked up on the Tech Impression speaker earlier, that white marble, it looks a lot like this marble swirl. It's so pretty. So these are amazing. This one with white as well. Here is the one that is the, I think it's like the unicorn mermaid. Look, it's the pastel multi.
It's the happy one.
Pastel multi. So it looks like a, yeah, it looks like a mermaid unicorn type of situation. But I love this for maybe a little girl's room, a dorm room. If you're a girly girl, maybe for your crafting room, also comes with white. We have the beautiful plum for you. So this has kind of, it's a nice neutral, but it has kind of a burgundy type of tone to it, along with white, and then your classic blue. Also a great neutral, I find. And I'm gonna show this to you in the bedroom in just a moment, also comes with white.
And don't forget, this is a material cord, and this is kink-free, so this isn't gonna tangle on you. It's not that rubbery plastic cord, so it's a really upgraded experience. They're a great product. So there's multiple stories. Bring the outlet to you, multiply the outlet rather than having to share the outlets and unplug this to plug yours in. We've now got more than enough. It's protecting our electronics because of the surge protection on there. There's just a lot of great reasons to have it. The best reason is that if you buy it today, like we said, it's almost a buy one, get one. One is $40 regularly. We're doing two for $45 and free shipping and handling. So think of all the rooms and all the places and all the spaces. Laura, you said the living room, the bedroom, anywhere, right?
This can go absolutely anywhere. I want to show you guys where the plug is in this room. Yeah, it's all the way back. It's all the way back behind this plant, you guys.
That's not convenient.
And look at this. This is where your bed is. This is an example of these inconvenient outlets. They are nowhere near where you need the power to be. Look, I'm sitting and relaxing. I just put it in my lap. I could sit it on my chair. I'm still using this ridiculously short cord that came with my phone. But look at this, charging, using your phone in this spot. Then I can get up. I can just cruise on over here to my bed area, and it can be sitting next to me while I'm laying back in bed. I can be charging my devices, all of this. So simple and easy without having to deal with that plug that is halfway across the room. So this really is convenient, bringing the power exactly where you need it. I wanna give you another quick tour here real fast. There is an on and off switch, Adam. So maybe you're going out of town on vacation and you don't wanna have to shut down your home office. Maybe you have your computer, your printer, everything plugged into it. There you go. Shuts everything off with that one little power switch here. Maybe you want to get this for your holiday decor. I love plugging everything in, pulling this up instead of crawling around on the floor underneath the Christmas tree, turning on and everything off when you want it. And then right over here, two indicator lights. One is green and one is red. It shows that you are surge protected, and this is grounded. So with surge protection, this is super, super important. This is going to protect absolutely everything that is plugged into it. So you do not worry about that power surge. You don't worry about electrical strikes. You don't worry about lightning. I love the fact that as a person who lives in an older home and is constantly worried about this type of thing, I can plug my computer in. I can make sure that my expensive Dyson hair products are plugged in. And if anything happens to my, to my power in my home, this is going to take the brunt of it and protect the devices that are plugged into it. So this is really important. If you don't have surge protection is super, super important because surges happen all the time, and Adam, we don't even know about it usually.
Yeah, and the thing is, all these outlet extenders and expanders and strips, the surge protection expires after so many years. If you actually look at yours, there's an expiration date on it, so you got to make sure that you're up to date. It's a great product, and it always has been a successful product, and it's really well priced. One at $40 is good, but two for $45 is really, really fantastic. Black and white. So black and white is the best seller at this stage. Again, everybody gets a white, that's the best seller, but the black and white is doing really, really well. We have 3.5 minutes left. We have our white and marble, which is really designer. Think about maybe one in the office, or one in the bedroom, one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom. We have our beautiful white, and what's the official name for that?
That one is Pastel Multi.
Pastel Multi.
Yes.
Which is that fabulous
unicorn rainbow, mermaid.
Yes. Then we've got our rich deep, like a red wine burgundy over here with the white, and then our stunning blue. That blue reminds me of the moonlight blue from the HP laptop colours as well, right? It's very similar.
Very, very cool blue.
So there's obviously a lot here, but this is no more, Laura.
This is antiquated. Look at how yellow this thing was. I don't think it even has surge protection, and that makes me incredibly nervous. We all know, like you mentioned, surge protection does expire because it is taking on those power surges that happen in our homes without us even realizing it. Or if you do endure that lightning strike, you do need to replace your surge protection every so often. They say between 5 and 10 years. Look how yellow this old thing is that we took out of my mom's house recently. I'm like, yeah, that is not going to cut it. She got the cube, and I will tell you what, we love it for her because now we got rid of all the long cords. We didn't have to have all the bricks. You just plug your device right in, and especially with that elusive C that is the fastest way for you to be able to charge your devices now, you've got it. It's built right into the front of this. And again, being able to take that one plug, not the whole outlet now, just the one plug, and turning it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grounded 3-prong AC outlets, along with 3 rapid charge USB ports and a C-type. So 9 different devices can be either plugged in or charging. Think about your bathroom. Do you have enough power? I have one outlet. My husband and I are constantly fighting over it. He says, I need to charge my shaver. I said, but I'm curling my hair. Like, we can't do everything, okay? This has saved so many arguments and fights in our household. Kitchen. We have so many appliances now. My husband's got his Ninja, you know, he's got his blender, he's got all of this stuff. We need this. I don't want that surge to take out all of our electronics, all of our appliances, and with that cord, you said it, this is that really beautiful, rich, braided cord. It looks super nice, very decorator friendly, but it also serves a purpose because this is providing power for 9 devices. It needs to be a little thicker, and it also happens to be tangle free. So very, very durable. Love everything about it. That on and off switch is illuminated, so you always know when you have power. And then there are your 2 indicator lights again. One is red, one is green. You are grounded and you are protected right here. So an amazing device. I would say if you want more outlets, and especially more convenient outlets with 10 feet of cable bringing the power to you, I would say grab a 2-pack or 2 if you can.
Remember,
such a good deal.
One is normally $40 for the Memorial Holiday Weekend sale. We're doing 2 for $45 and free shipping and handling while supplies last. Lori, just before you go, we got the speaker.
Yeah,
if you missed this from the last hour, this was a major, major success. Lori, how do you even say this in short? Because it's magical.
It's magic. So what this is gonna do is with touch, and I don't even have I don't think I even have music on this phone. I'm so sorry, you guys. So with touch, all you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this on, and when you place your phone right here, like you're seeing on your screen, all you do is you line up the speaker on your phone with this little musical icon on your Tech Impressions, and it amplifies the sound. It is an amazing, amazing product. It is a stand because it's gonna hold your phone at the angle that you need it to be. If you're enjoying music, if you're doing a Skype or a Zoom or just a video call or even just a phone call, but it makes everything louder. And the best part is you do not have to pair it. There's no Bluetooth.
No cables.
You don't have any cables. You don't have to go into your phone into settings. You don't have to figure anything out complicated. You literally just drop your phone right on it and it amplifies that sound instantaneously. So this thing is, I mean, it really is magic.
If you are hard of hearing, this is a wonderful product. If you're on a phone call, put it on loudspeaker, place it there, and it will amplify the sound even better. If you're watching a movie or TikTok or anything, play music, podcast, Audible, just place it on and it magically becomes louder. We're doing 50% off and free shipping and handling. Brilliant product. And again, highly successful, well reviewed. Lori, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been magical as always. Great to see
You're magical. Thank you, Lori. Lori knows we've got gadgets and gizmos, right?
Yes, we do.
We gotta keep them charged, and that's where Julie Truster comes in with our amazing final item of Friday Night Finds. And it's a great one. It's a fabulous find. This is from Let's.com. It's a power bank, but it's not any old power bank. It is a 30,000 milliamp power bank. Most power banks are 5,000 milliamps, 10,000 milliamps, 30,000 milliamps. That's just showing off. I mean, this thing really packs a punch. But it's not just that it's 30,000 milliamps. It's that all the cables are built in. You'll never lose them. You'll never worry about them. You'll never have to remember them. All the cables are built in for Apple and Android. They're right there. Oh, and by the way, it's also able to be powered by the sun. It's brilliant. I love mine. I've had mine for a couple of years now since we launched them. I've had it as a host pick, as Julie knows. It has just returned. We're doing a 2-pack at the lowest price ever. We have found that the repeat orders on this are huge. So people buy one and then they come back and they buy another one. So we cut to the chase and just put them in a 2-pack. So we're doing a 2-pack of the black, a 2-pack of the blue. We have a 2-pack down here of this fabulous white marble effect. And then we have our floral, and we love that floral. It's gorgeous. You're gonna get everything you need. Again, it can be powered by the rays of the sun, but you can also plug it into the wall and power it, and we even give you that wall brick as well. The other thing to bear in mind, there is an emergency light built in there as well. Clever, clever product. Nearly. I caught that, Julie. Did you notice? The reactions of a cat there, that was swift. All right, Julie Truster is here to round out our Friday night finds. Julie, you know I was on board with this from the moment you launched it.
Yes, and so this is the first time that we've ever had a 2-pack, so this is really exciting. Your built-in cable, so you don't have to buy any cable. So right now I'm charging up my iPhone, and 30,000 milliamps means that you can charge your phones, your tablets, your earbuds, your AirPods. Maybe you're camping and you need to charge a portable speaker or a flashlight. Whatever it is, this will power up every single electronics product in your home.
There you go.
So here you go. You can see that I'm charged up. When you get it home, plug it into the wall and charge it up. That's going to be the quickest way to actually charge the charger. But if you're hunting or camping or fishing, or you're going to the lake for the weekend, or you're going to go camping for the weekend, let me show you this. The solar is really what makes this different. So on the front of it, you can see it tells you exactly how much power that you have right here. And then there, see where there's a little green light?
Yeah.
Okay, that means that right now it's charging from the lights in the studio.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cover up the solar.
Oh, it went off.
It's gone.
Yeah.
There it is.
Wow.
Gone. Charging.
So it's like always charging.
It's always charging. In fact, if you put this in the dash of your car, up on that, the sun through the windshield will charge this.
That's crazy.
But again, the quickest way to charge it is to plug it into the wall. So all of your cables are on back. So whatever phone that you have, if you have an iPhone or AirPods or maybe an iPad, you can plug it right in here. And you know how much those iPhone cables are.
Yep.
Right here, if you have the newer phones, all the newer phones are going to this, all the new devices, your Android, your brand new iPhone, a lot of the earbuds, that's that. Then you have the older micro USB.
Yeah.
So, and then you also have your traditional standard USB. All of those are built in. Then you also have different light modes. You have a red, you have a blue, and then you have your traditional white. Yeah. Turn that off, and then look at this. There's more ports here. These are a fast charge. Anything that's orange or kind of that reddish color, fast charge, fast charge, fast charge. So maybe it's another phone, maybe it's your tablet, maybe it's a flashlight. You have 4 ports that are a fast charge, and then you also have more USBs on the front of it. It's lightweight. This is one you can put it in your backpack, and you're getting 2 of them. And you're also getting the cable.
Yep.
To be able to plug it into the wall and your wall block. So charge it up, and then it's easy, you're ready to go.
It's just a clever idea, and again, it's so easy to be lost in all the features. The main thing that I need you to know is that this has the power. Tonight's all been about power, the power of the pressure washer, the power of this. You know, this is a great power bank. This is a not so great power bank. This is like 2,000 milliamps. This is 10,000 milliamps. This is 30,000 milliamps. What's the difference? Well, this powers more and it powers faster. So it's powering your phone multiple times. This won't even power your phone to 50%, right? And that costs $20 to $25 in a lot of stores across America. You could easily spend this amount of money for that. But to be able to get a 2-pack of our most powerful portable power bank at 30,000 milliamps, and remember that's each, so that's 30,000 milliamps and that's 30,000 milliamps, is a huge opportunity. Put one in your emergency preparedness kit, put one in the glove box of your car, take one traveling with you. Again, you don't need to remember cables because they're all built in. Even if you were to forget the charger, just the energy from the sun or the lights are charging it the whole time. It is one of the most clever ideas I've seen. It kind of takes power banks to a new level, Julie.
Yes, absolutely. Let me show you the 10,000. Okay, so here's a 10,000 milliamp. They sell these all the time. The #1 selling one on the A store is $20 for one of them. and then the cable, you have to have your own cables. If you have this and you don't have your cables, then this doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
So it's nice to have that built in, but let me just do a little comparison here. 10,000 milliamps versus 30,000 milliamps. These are great, you know, short term, it's always great to have these, but this, let me show you down here what we're doing.
Okay.
So one power bank over here with all the ports and the built-in cables, we're able to charge a flashlight, a watch. You can see I'm powered up. I'm charging in the top here on the watch. I've got my earbuds with the built-in cable here.
Yeah.
I'm charging an iPhone and I'm charging an iPad. Okay, that's the benefit of having 30,000 milliamps.
All of that at the same time.
And for longer. So it's not just for your phones. It's not just for one phone. It's for multiple devices. Or maybe your little mini speakers right there. So you can see how you can power.
You couldn't do that with this.
Right, and this, okay, so I bought this in the airport.
Yeah.
You know when you're in the airport, you've been on your phone and you're desperate.
Yes.
And you buy, this was $20. So you're getting this, each one of these is $25 for a 30,000 milliamp power bank with free shipping. That is an unbelievable deal. When we launched this last night, the floral, have you ever seen a floral solar power bank? No, the floral was so hot. So let me show you, this is the floral. You've got your solar on the front right here.
Yep.
It has a digital display. You have more ports. These are all fast charges on the top. You have built-in cables in the back so you don't have to buy any cables. And then it's lightweight. I'll show you again. Here's the sun. You can see it's green right there. So that means that it's charging. It's charging from the HSN lights. Right there, it's not charging when you're in the sun, charging, not charging, charging.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy? So again, plug it into the wall for the quickest way, but if you're at, let's say you're camping for the entire weekend and you can't get to a wall, just stick it in the sun and it'll charge the charger.
If you're at the airport and your plane is delayed by 24 hours and you don't have the charger, this will always still work because it will power up. So we are not selling out all these colors tonight. But there are two colors in particular that you should order if you want it tonight. One of them is the blue, which is the most limited now. So we're taking final orders on the blue with 1,000 sold with our best offer ever. And remember, if you're able to order it today, you get free shipping and handling. So that's a big incentive. If you order it today, I can save you another $5.50. So that's a big incentive. The other one is the floral, guys. Can we just take, just look down here at this one. The floral is by far the best seller. It was last night for the launch of it on the list with Debbie D. If you do want this floral, it's front and back. I mean, it is arguably the world's most beautiful, most pretty power bank you've ever seen. I mean, it's a bouquet of flowers brought to life in this beautiful watercolor. So if you want the floral, order right now. Again, we've taken 1,000 orders. I have another 500 people in the ordering process. My guess is that out of those 500 people, most folks are going for the blue or the floral based upon what we've seen. Don't forget the classic black, and certainly don't forget that marble as well. Okay, the team are letting me know we have a little bit of hold as people try to jump on in. It's not a luxury though, Julie, this is a necessity.
Exactly.
You've got to have one.
We have to have this. And it's a perfect time of year because this is Memorial Day weekend. So you're going to have all summer for this. Also, if you lose power, this is the one to have because if you can't plug your devices back into the wall, you can take this outside and it'll charge in the sun. Also, let me show you right here with my built-in cables. I'm charging an iPhone with one and I have an Android over here. So let me show you again. This is that new USB-C. This is what all the newer devices are going to. A lot of flashlights, a lot of the newer flashlights, a lot of the newer phones have this. So this is my Android. Plug that in. Here's my iPhone. You'll recognize that if you have the older iPhones or AirPods, maybe your earbuds, plugging that in. And I'm charging two phones at the same time. 30,000 milliamps means that it's going to charge your phones longer. You can charge multiple devices with the one. You're getting two, but they're individually boxed, and each one of them comes with its own charger, and it also comes with its own cable to charge it up. Charging in the wall is going to be the quickest way, hands down. But if you're gone for the weekend or the week and you're at the lake.
It's a great added addition.
You're on the boat.
Nobody else has done that. They built a next generation solar cell into the front of it. Oh, and by the way, there's a nice handle to it. I know what I always forget to tell you. it's light. It's much lighter than it looks. I get word that you think this is heavy. This is absolutely not heavy in any way, shape, or form. But the key to this is the number, again, of milliamps. Whenever you're buying a power bank, it's about how powerful it is. 30,000 milliamps is the most powerful we do for portable power banks. Julie's able to power multiple things at once. Others cannot do that, Julie.
Exactly,
No.
and this is 10,000 milliamps, which is just fine.
Sure.
But this is 30,000 milliamps. This on the A store is $20 for one. In fact, the one that I bought at the airport, if you buy these at the airport or the gas station, you're gonna pay extra. This was $20. So you're getting two of these, $25 a piece with your built-in cable, so you never have to buy the cables. And by the way, it weighs 1.9 pounds. It's very lightweight with that handle. So if you have your purse or your backpack, you pop that in, and then you're good for the weekend.
Yeah, get it for Father's Day, a Father's Day gift. It's a great gift for anybody, though, right? For any occasion, you're traveling this summer, take it with you on the move, on the go. Price-wise, I mean, we're doing a 2-pack for $49.99, and again, you get free shipping and handling if you're able to order it right now for the big Memorial Day sale. Julie Truster, thank you.
You're welcome. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
You must be back tomorrow,
yes.
Right? Yes, of course. Julie's going to be here all weekend, and I will indeed see you tomorrow night as well. In the meantime, I spy with my little eye my dear friend Sarah Anderson. She's got what a girl wants. She has also got what everybody needs in the world of beauty. Sarah, it's over to you.
All of you, my name is Sarah Anderson, and I'll tell you what I did over the last weekend. I went hiking in Sedona. It is beautiful, but the trails are steep and the rocks are very high. And let me tell you, I could have not gotten through that weekend of hiking and biking if